Hello everyone and welcome to our very first Pokemon challenge. This idea has been going through our minds for a long time now, and due to lack of available time we thought it was a pretty good idea to try this out. So today we're going to be figuring out if I'm going to be able to beat Pokemon Red and Blue with only one Kabuto. Kabuto is a water rock type Pokemon that leads more towards the physical standpoint. But in Generation 1, it's kinda hard to be a physical type Pokemon in a special type mitigated game. Kabuto is a Pokemon with a decent stat spread. This Pokemon moveset is atrocious. Our first truly decent move isn't until level 39. Its type coverage is minimal, but our TMs, it could have some potential. I honestly feel that Blizzard and Surf are going to be our main two moves I need to pull me through this Pokemon run. Let's go over some rules for this Pokemon challenge. While in combat, I can only use Kabuto. I will need other Pokemon to complete the run, but I won't be able to use them in battle. I will not be able to use any items in battle except for Pokeballs and Hell items, but in this run we won't really be needing any. After battles, healing items outside of combat are allowed. And again, if you enjoyed this Pokemon run, please be sure to subscribe and like the video. At the beginning of the run, I used the Pokemon randomizer to replace Squirtle with Kabuto, so our rival would choose Bulbasaur, which I think will be the hardest Pokemon for us in this challenge. We pick up Kabuto and name it Mr. Krabs, because I thought it was funny. His stats are okay to begin with. I think his main defense is going to be our best stat. After the first battle with Blue, here's our stats. They're okay. Not really much to say from them. Once the run has begun, we go up towards Viridian City, collect the parcel from Mr. Oak, take it to him, and then head back up and do the optional rival battle on Route 22, left of Viridian City. We take down Pidgey with more than half of our health. Bulbasaur is next. The first scratch was a lucky critical hit. Bulbasaur then uses Leech Seed. A battle with scratches. For some reason he kept using Leech Seed when he could have taken us out, and we got the victory with 11 health to spare. The beginning towns are pretty easy, because it's mainly Rattatas and Pidgeys that we're facing. Because of our rock typing, it makes it an easy passage to the first gym. Gym time. Brock has two Pokemon. First up is Geodude. First scratch does a tiny bit, even with the critical hit. After scratching for 5 minutes, we lost. I guess it's time to grind. I come back at level 13. First off, it takes 32 scratches to take down Geodude. Next is Onyx. I am doing no damage. I'm going to have to come back after a grind. Leveling up in this area is horrible. There are only low level Pokemon like Rattata and Pidgeys, and some Weedles. Geodude finally goes down. Onyx is up next. I have to alternate from using scratches and hardens because of his bite attack. It can do a lot of damage to us. I come back at level 20. It starts off pretty good. Scratching does a little bit more damage than before, but after 26 scratches, Geodude goes down. Next, the horrible Onyx. I use my last scratch and have to use all of my Harden PP again to finally try to struggle out of this. After 1 hour mashing the A button, we finally get the win. We make our way through Mount Moon and we pick up the Dome Fossil. Well, of course we did. If I didn't say what I picked, you guys will all ask. Nothing really exciting happens throughout the way, and now it's time for Misty. First attempt went well, but her Staryu's water gun did 1/4 of our damage. Scratch takes down Staryu, but it leaves us with 10 hit points left. Though when Staryu came out, they easily took us out with Bubble Beam. If I can't be faster than her, I think I have to take more hits. Let's try a rival battle on the Golden Bridge. Rival time. He starts off with Pidgeotto. This could have been bad because of his sand attack, but he decided not to use it. Abba couldn't fight back, so he went down. Raticate went down in 2 scratches, and Bulbasaur didn't even use a grass move, so he went down. We head back to Misty, and we face Staryu at first. It goes down in about 3 scratches, but the second scratch leaving it with a sliver of health. Starmie is up next, and there was no chance though. We tried scratching for our lives, but they took us down in 3 hits. I found out I could do the SS hand first, so I cleared all the trainers there and faced my rival. First is Pidgeotto, but he went down in only 3 scratches, but we did take some hits with quick attack. Up next is Raticate. We get hit with the quick attack, but then something weird happens. We miss 3 scratches in a row. After landing a scratch, we took it down with only 2 hits. Kadabra was a one-shot with Scratch, and Ivysaur took us down with Final. Just a few levels and I think we could do it. Pidgeotto hit us with a quick attack, but we took it down in 2 scratches. Raticate was a lucky critical one-shot, and Kadabra survived with the first scratch, but hitting us with a confusion that didn't really do much. Last is Ivysaur. They decided to leech seed us, but then decided to throw the match by not using any grass moves. We head back to Misty. Staryu is up first and we bring it down to red health with a scratch, but we get hit with the critical water gun. We can take it down with the next scratch. The menacing Starmie is up next and lands a bubble beam. Then Misty decides to use an X defense. We start dealing less damage with the scratches, but Misty starts switching to water gun, which deals less damage to us. Starmie uses water gun, which leaves us with 10 health left, and we finally take it down with a scratch, earning us the Cascade badge. We head back down to face Lieutenant Surge. I kind of forgot to heal and I think we could do it. Voltorb was a one-shot with a critical scratch. Pikachu was next and was also a one-shot with a scratch. Raichu came out, hitting us with a Thunder Shock, leaving us with only 7 health and paralyzing us. But then he decided to use an X-Speed instead of killing me, giving us the next turn to finish him off, giving us the Thunder Badge. In the middle of facing some trainers heading down to Lavender Town, we finally get a new attacking move along the way, heading to Lavender Town Tower to face our rival. Pidgeotto is up first and we land a critical slash, taking him down one shot. Gyarados is a one shot. Growlithe is also a one shot. After the victory, we head down to Celadon City to challenge Erica, the grass gym leader. We head to the gym and it goes just as planned. I get one shot by Victory Bell, the very first Pokemon. I knew this match would not be possible without Ice Beam, so I went to the roof of the Celadon department store and got a little girl some water in exchange for the Ice Beam TM. 16 attempts later and we finally get a lucky freeze on Victory Bell. Tangela was a one shot with Ice Beam. Last is Vileplume. I hit them with an Ice Beam, which takes them to yellow health, but we get one shot by Petal Dance from full health. I think I have to be faster than them. This is attempt number 56 and I'm faster than Victory Bell and hit them with an Ice Beam, leaving them with a chunk of health left, and they use Razor Leaf, which luckily missed. The next Ice Beam took down Victory Bell. Tangela was up next and was a one shot with Ice Beam, and Vileplume is next. I hit an Ice Beam which left them with a sliver of health left. Vileplume landed a sleep power on us, which puts us to sleep, and this doesn't look good. Luckily we wake up the next turn and get hit by a Petal Dance from Vileplume, doing 98 damage to us, leaving us with only 5 HP left. We land the next Ice Beam and take them down. We go to the secret base in Celadon City to face Team Rocket. We face all the Team Rocket members down there and make our way to face Giovanni. First Pokemon's up is Onyx. He's a one-shot. Rhyhorn is a one-shot as well with Bubble Beam. Kangaskhan bit us twice, but 2 slashes took him out, beating Giovanni. With Team Rocket down in Celadon City, we make our way down to Saffron City. Sifco was quick and easy, but we have to face our rival at the very top. Pidgeot was a one-shot with Ice Beam. Gyarados missed the Hydro Pump that would have done a ton of damage to us, but we took him down with 2 slashes. We massacre poor Growlithe with the Hydro Pump for a one-shot, and Alakazam hit us with the Side Beam, but we got a critical slash for a one-shot as well. And Venusaur just went for a Leech Seed when he could have easily taken us out, but we hit 2 slashes, winning us the battle. We head over to face Giovanni. Giovanni is a little bit stronger, but it's the same pushover as before. Nidorino hit us with a weak Horn attack, but we took him down with a slash. Kangaskhan was a one-shot with a critical slash. I restored my health and kept healthy with Absorb versus Rhydon. And Nidoqueen just used Tail Whip, and we hit 2 Ice Beams to take her out. Since we're in Saffron City, I head over to face Sabrina, the Psychic type gym leader. Kadabra is up first, and we hit a critical slash for a one-shot. Mr. Mime is up next, and a one-shot as well. We hit a slash with Venomoth, but they paralyzed us with Stun Spore, but we hit a second critical slash to take them out. Alakazam hits us with a Side Beam, just doing only 14 damage to us. We hit a slash, bringing them down to a sliver of health, and for some reason they decided to use Reflect, even though we could just take them down with a slash. I actually forgot about Fuchsia City and Koga, the Poison type gym leader. So we make our way down to Fuchsia City to get the HM for Surf and Strength. Koga time. Coughing, Muck, and a secondary Coughing were taken down by a critical slash. Wheezing is up next, and he is more defensive than the others. We hit a slash, and it only does about 1/3 of the damage. He hits us with a weak smog to do 2 damage to us. We slash to bring him down to a sliver of health, and the funniest thing happens. He blows himself up with self-destructs, winning us the soul badge. With that, we surf our way down to Cinnabar Island to face Blaine, the fire-type gym leader. This is going to be easy. Our water rock typing makes us 4 times resistant to fire-type Pokemon. So let's just go into it. Growlithe comes out and is a one-shot with Surf. Ponyta is a one-shot with Surf. Rapidash is a one-shot, and Arcanine doesn't even stand a chance going down with a one-shot with Surf. Winning that gym badge, we fly on over to Giovanni to face him at his gym. He's still the same pushover, but we gotta do it. It was a one-shot sweep. After Victory Road, we get ready for the Elite Four. Here are my stats at level 68, and looking at the attack and defense stat, they really surprised me. But I think it's gonna take more than that to beat the Elite Four. But let's dive into Elite Four. The first attempt went just how I thought it would. We lose to Cloyster with Clamp, but she legit cheats and uses a super potion in the middle of her Clamp cycle. This is the first time I've seen a CPU trainer cheat in Pokemon Red. After 3 attempts on Lorelei, we take down her Dugong with 2 slashes. Cloyster hits a Clamp, dealing 4/5 of our health before we even hit. But 4 slashes takes them out because they decide to heal with super potions. Slowbro is up next, and I decide to heal off of him with Absorb because he just went for a withdrawal. After that, Jinx was a one-shot with Slash, and Lapras was a critical hit with Slash, but she's way too tanky and takes us out with a critical Hydro Pump. 58 attempts later, and we get a lucky run. Well, Cloyster doesn't clamp us as much, and we take down Slowbro with 4 absorbs. Jinx is still a one-shot, and the mighty Lapras was out. We hit a slash, and we take them about to half health with a critical. We slash again and take them down to red health, and they land a huge Hydro Pump, leaving us with only 13 health. We hit the very next slash, winning us that battle. Bruno's up next, and I think it's the easiest one of the Elite Four. Onyx was up first, and I messed up by using Slash instead of Surf. But even that, they used Rage, so they just threw the fight with that. I clean up Onyx with Surf, taking him down. Hitmonchan was a one-shot with Surf, Hitmonlee was a one-shot as well, and the next Onyx was a one-shot with Surf. Machamp was scary, but we just used a Surf, and they just used an X defense, letting us take them down with the next slash. We go down to face Erica, the Ghost-type Elite Four member, but we get shut down by the very first Gengar. So we have to grind a bit. Grinding is a little bit easier now because I can face the previous Elite Four members. So we come back at level 70 and we do a lot better. Gengar gets hit with Surf and they hit us with Nightshade, but then Gengar uses Hypnosis to put us to sleep, and then all these switches? She sent out Golbat and they land a Confuse Ray. We wake up the next turn and get hit with a Wing Attack. We hit ourselves to Confusion 2 times in a row, and this looks bad. She switches again, and we snap out of Confusion, taking out Gengar. Golbat comes out, and I thought I could finish it with Absorb, but I was wrong. Slowly we take him out. Hunter's out and they confuse us, but we luckily land a few Ice Beams to take him out. With all that confusion and small hits that they land, I'm now at 14 health. I land a Surf on Arbok to take him out in 2 hits. But lastly, the final Gengar, we snapped out of Confusion, landing 2 Surfs, getting them down to 1 HP. They poison us with Toxic, and I think it's the end. Poison takes us out at 4 HP, and Gengar finishes us off with Nightshade. So close. Level 73, and it goes way better. I use a Surf to take down the first Gengar, and it goes down in 2 hits. Golbat comes out, and it goes down with Ice Beam. Hunter hits us with Nightshade, but it goes down in 2 hits. Arbok bites us, but it went down with a Slash and an Ice Beam. The final Gengar hits us with Confuse Ray, and we luckily hit them with Surf. They land a Nightshade, and we pull out the win with the Surf, winning us the battle. Last but not least is Dragon Trainer Lance. He sends out Gyarados and quickly hits us with a critical Hydro Pump, leaving us with only 12 HP left. And then we take him down with a critical Slash. First and second Dragonair were a one-shot with Ice Beam, and the last Aerodactyl, which is faster than us, takes us out with a Hyper Beam. Next attempt we knock out Gyarados, but he hits us with the Hydro Pump that does 61 damage to us. And he sends out Dragonair, which was a one-shot with Ice Beam again. Second Dragonair was a one-shot as well. And now Aerodactyl's out and he hits us with a Hyper Beam, which does only 23 damage to us, but we land an Ice Beam which took him out. Last of all, he brings out his ace in the hole Dragonite, which was a one-shot with Ice Beam as well, beating the Elite Four. And after that, I head down to face my rival after I heal. Final rival battle. Pidgeot is first and we use a critical slash to take him down to 1 HP. We get hit with Wing Attack, but then finish him off with a Slash, which was a critical again. Alakazam is up next, and he uses Psychic on us, but it doesn't do that much. We use a Slash to bring him down to red health. His next move was Psybeam, which does 53 damage to us. We finish the job with Slash. Rhyhorn is the next target, and we just heal off of him with Absorb. So I heal up to half health, trying to stay healthy. Gyarados comes out and hits us with a strong Hydro Pump, but we take him down with 2 slashes. Arcanine was a one-shot with Surf. Venusaur was taken down to yellow health with an Ice Beam. Sadly, we are finished off with Razor Leaf, but let's try again. Attempt number 28. We faced the Elite Four just a little bit to gain a little bit more levels. So, let's hope this works. Pidgeot was a one-shot with Ice Beam. Alakazam was a one-shot with a critical slash. Rhydon was a quick target for Absorb to stay healthy. Gyarados was a 2-shot with Slash, but not before getting hit with a reasonable amount of damage with Hydro Pump. Arcanine was a 1-shot with Surf, and last of all was Venusaur. We hit them with an Ice Beam, which takes them down to yellow health again. He uses Mega Drain, and I get worried. I watch the health bar drop from 121 health to only 14 health, and I land the next Ice Beam to take down the monstrous Venusaur, winning us the run. This is one of the strangest things I've ever done. I haven't really put myself to do a challenge before in Pokemon, but I do love watching other people do it, like Pika Spray and my Dry Bread. So I feel like I'm going to keep doing this. I really enjoy doing this challenge with Kabuto because I kind of think he's one of the underrated Pokemon. I actually enjoyed doing this challenge with Kabuto because I do think he's an underrated Pokemon. Seeing him grow and thrive with only using Scratch, but to end it all, I'm glad I did this run, and that brings us to this challenge video. I hope you guys enjoy. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more Pokemon runs. I think I'm going to do another one. Let me know in the comments below which Pokemon you guys would like to see in the next challenge video, and which generation you guys would like to see. I know this is the very first challenge video, but I do believe it's one of the best ones. This has been Co-oPossums, signing off.